So here we have the BMW M240i automatic convertible on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a two-door car with alloy wheels. We'll start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot, you'll notice we have reversing sensors, and given that it's a convertible, which always reduces the amount of boot space, plenty of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in great condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats, as you can see. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge, and on the right-hand side, the rev counter. At the bottom in the middle, you can see the total miles for the car are 4,488. You can change the information displayed above that using a button on the end of the steering wheel for various different pieces of fuel economy information, or you can have a digital readout for the speedometer, as you can see. Backing out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side here, we've got cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right-hand side, stereo controls and voice activation for the phone. Just behind the steering wheel, you have those plus and minus paddles. That is so that you can change gear manually on this automatic gearbox for a slightly sportier feel to the car. Over in the centre, we have BMW's professional nav. So it's touchscreen. You can move it as I'm doing now, or you can use the iDrive dial here to move it. When using the dial, just twist it around to select things. The button will push down. It also moves to the right, left, up and down as well, which becomes useful within certain menus. For example, if you want satellite navigation, push the button down. Rotate it to map, push it down. If I want to open this panel on the left, just jog the dial over to the left and then rotate it, and you'll be able to see what all of these things do. There's a full video showing how the satellite navigation works on our website, which is well worth checking out. When it comes to music in this car, we have DAB, FM as well. We've got CD player. You can store music on the hard drive of the car. We can connect up a Bluetooth device and stream our music wirelessly, and we have USB input on top of that. And to pair the phone is this one in the middle. So once you paired up your phone, you can make and receive phone calls, obviously. And as I've just mentioned, you'll be able to stream your music as well. You can, if you wish to, change the layout of all of these things, so have it really to your liking. You know, if you want sat nav all the way to the left, you can do, for example. Working our way down from that, we have the CD player and then dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the temperature on either side of the car. Fan speed in the middle. Once you're happy with those settings, hit this button down here to turn the air conditioning on. So it's off at the moment, back on again. Or you can hit auto, and the car will maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking control of the fan speed itself. Press that button again to revert back to whatever setting you were on previously. We've also got a heated driver and passenger seat, which become particularly useful on a day like today where it's sunny but cold and you might want to have the roof down. Below that, we have two cup holders and a 12-volt charging socket underneath this cap. You can close that over there. The automatic gearbox, and then to the right hand side of that we have the ability to change the driving setup of the car. So that turns off the traction control firstly. You can put the car into sport mode, and it will say up here that you've just done that. You can put it back in comfort mode, or you can put it in Eco Pro. Any of those modes where you leave it on, so for example sport mode will make the power steering firmer and it will make the accelerator pedal react quicker to what you do. Eco Pro will be kind of the opposite of that. It will make the car a lot more docile, much better for town driving. Okay, so the last thing we're going to talk about is the roof for the car. So there's a button down in the center console. Just give that a lift. The windows will all go down by themselves firstly, and then the roof will fold away. When it's all done, if you keep your finger held on the button, all four windows will do up again, should you wish to have them done up. Otherwise, you can leave the windows down by stopping it when that part of the roof section closes. There you go. If we let our finger off the button now, we've now got fully convertible. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.